What is up, people? It is your boy Big Body Brax in the building. Today I've got a great video. I'm just so excited I can barely speak right now. I've got young Vava in the building.
Hello, hi.
Killing it already. This is great content already. Make sure you like this video. Everybody does that in videos. It's like immediately tell them to like it. And I'm also doing a lot. This is why it's good. I don't have a webcam because I'm doing a bunch of hand motions right now for some reason, like a rapper.
Oh, you have to talk. You have to talk with your hands.
Or like Donald Trump, like how he's This is just no. Let me stop. I'm so sorry. This is a serious video about serious topics, I guess, but not too serious. But I felt like I had this feeling. And I wanted to bounce it off somebody else. And I'm really lucky to have Vava here to bounce these ideas off. Or these thoughts, I guess I should say, instead of ideas. I wanted to do more research. I didn't. It's okay. When the whole, like, love wins happened, when it was like, what was it? Congress was like, every state, gay marriage is legal. How long ago was that? Do you remember? Is that... Pop quiz time?
That was probably like, what, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, and...
That was very recent.
It was recent, right? And then, but I remember, like, once that happened, Sims 4 was like, oh, it's lit. Here go all the merch for Pride and the LGBTQ community.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I feel like that should have been in the game even prior to all that, but, like, they waited until gay marriage was was legal to like release it, which I think was kind of sketchy on my end. But
yeah, it seems like that, right? When you wait till something happens to put that out. I guess it's just like the pulse of the nation, the pulse of the people playing your game. You know, that's probably a huge portion of their community is that LGBTQ. I always feel like I'm doing the alphabet when I'm doing that, and I have to like,
oh yeah, same.
Look in my mind eye and see the word, and you know what, read it. But yeah, like when all the protests start happening on the Black Lives Matter movement and Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, all that stuff happening. The Sims, they put out a little statement when you loaded the game. What did it say?
Oh, it said like we stand with like the Black Lives Matter movement or whatever. And it was like, I remember because when I logged in, it was like a bold like statement like right on top. And I was like, ooh, so what does that mean for the game? Because I was just like, the game lacks a lot of diversity.
A lot. And part of me is like, oh, no black people don't play The Sims, but then like I hop on The Sims Instagram hashtag and first person I see is like Vava, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's a black person playing The Sims. Black people do play The Sims, obviously. You know, I don't know what the numbers are, if you could even find the numbers for that. You know.
No, I know a lot of people like from my like town and stuff that plays it, and they're black too. So like there is a big black community that plays The Sims, but it's very interesting. Why is there like 17 like white shades when there's like 7 black shades, and they're all really red toned, which is actually disrespectful.
For sure.
Because I was like, not all of us have red tones. So I was just like, it's very hard to create like a person that you want to create when there's literally not like, I can't even create myself because I feel like my skin tone's like an in-between shade and it's not even there. It's either I'm like extra light or like dark, and I'm just like, there's no medium.
Yeah, and just imagine you're a super casual black person. You just got a cool PC that can play The Sims 4. You don't have anything downloaded, no mods, no DLC, none of that. You just straight up got the base game. How many black hairstyles are there? Giant afro, braids,
Oh, that braid hairstyle. Oh my God.
It's so bad. I hate it so much.
I hate it so much. I know what you're talking about. It's bad. Like that. Oh no. It's like the one with the bun. Oh.
Oh my God. And it's just.
I'm like, your old auntie be having that hairstyle. Not like no one young has that hairstyle.
I would just end up like having to give them like Eurocentric hair, just like, oh, maybe she got the relaxer, or oh, she wearing a wig, or like where's the like, I mean, some of the DLC is making it okay, they have some cool stuff, but still it just seems it's pales in comparison, right?
Yeah, exactly. And back to like going to like deciding to like have straight hair for your Sims and stuff. And I'm like, it's very interesting because like right now there's like a huge natural hair movement. Like even myself decided to go natural like a few years ago. So like it's kind of hard to like like put myself in the game and like try to like match like the hairstyle that I have without downloading like CC and stuff. That's why I have a whole bunch of CC in my game specifically for Afro hairstyles, because most of the Sims that I make happen to be black. Because that's what I relate to.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I say. I've always, any game I've ever played, the ones I've loved the most, I could either create myself or I saw myself in some sort of way to the protagonist, even if it's as simple as, oh, we're both fun-loving or whatever, you know what I mean? And the Sims, you want to make yourself, or you want to make your mom, or you want to make your sister, you know what I mean? And my mom and sister don't have the same exact hairstyle, so why they gotta have the same exact hairstyle in the Sims? Because there's 3 to choose from, you know? Or I gotta go find all these CCs, maybe I don't even know that stuff exists, you know, if I'm the casual gamer.
It's hard to find them. I don't know. It's funny because when we talked about making this video a few days ago, I don't know if you follow a lot of people that play Sims on YouTube or whatever, but 2 well-known Simmers, one is Plumbella and the other one's Little Simsy, they actually released videos on, well, they released a video a couple days ago on like the lack of diversity in the Sims game, which I thought was interesting because they're 2 white women. Yeah. And I was just like, okay, so tell me what we need to add, because I feel like our issues are a little bit different from theirs. Right. Because they don't see like yeah, there's like 7 shades and yeah, we need more shades. But the thing is, like, it's the type of shades that they decided to add, I feel like is a little disrespectful too. Because like I feel like there's the ashy brown, like half of them are ashy.
That's true.
Like, it's like, so ashy. Like I'm just like, what? Like I was just like, I don't know if there's a hit to dark skinned people because they struggle with their dryness, but no, like
it's like yeah, that's nuts, right? It's like black white, you know?
Yeah. That on the gallery, it's almost impossible to find a black person. Like if you type in black in the search history, you're probably not gonna find much because people are like too scared to like use that word. Right. In their like when they create a sim, and I'm just like, there's nothing wrong with the word black. Or, if anything, it makes it easier to find.
Yeah, and when I look it up and you find that, oh, sexy black male, and it's like, oh, cool, fetishize him real quick. That's dope. Yeah. Anyway, also, he just looks like a white guy that's black. That's not... Yeah, no, I know what you mean. You know what I mean? Like, he's got super fucking fine curls. That's not black. Like, that's not... You know what I mean?
I feel like that's why my favorite hairstyles for guys in the game is like that dreaded look that they have, because I'm like, that's the most relatable that I can find. Because I was like, we all know some dreadheads, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like, and I'm just like, that's the most relatable I can find, and that's why most of my black guy Sims have that hairstyle, because I'm just like, what else am I supposed to give them?
I know, I end up just giving everybody a fade, or like the fade with the line, or the fade with the top only and the side shape.
Yeah, and I'm just like, where's the waves? I want to see the waves. Oh my
god, waves. Where are waves? Where's a do-rag? Where's a do-rag?
Where's the bonnet? I'm confused.
I've got my Sim in my Legacy Challenge. He's wearing a bandana to bed. That's not right. It should be a wave cap, bro. Where's the wave cap?
Literally, like my Sim literally wears a towel to bed. I'm like, I don't wear a towel to bed. I wear a bonnet. Like, right. Where is that?
Where is that? I mean, and speaking of where is apparel, where's the Black Lives Matter shirt?
Right. I mean,
like it's so the way they have the pride stuff is it's a shirt with 9 different ways of you could show your pride. You know what I mean? It's like a little heart with rainbow, or it gets better. Rainbow eyes, or you know, all rainbow one piece if you feeling like that, you know. And it's like, that's cool, those look great. I think y'all could do that with Black Lives Matter. Y'all could just, it could be BLM or Black Lives Matter or 846, Breonna Taylor, stuff like that. Like, it's just
like if they didn't even want to use like English terms, they literally could have just put it in Simlish, and we would have all understood what it meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all you got to do is put a fist on a black shirt, and we're all down with it.
Right. I mean, they did English for the It Gets Better, so I feel like, cool, y'all do English for that. It's just equality, right? You know, that's what it is at the end of the day. We just, I mean, who do you think you're going to alienate by putting this? Who in the Sims community is going to be like, oh, they're Black Lives Matter, I'm deleting The Sims and never playing The Sims again?
I was like, you did not pay all that money just to delete it after they put like a Black Lives Matter shirt. But there is really racist people out there that really would delete it, and I feel like Sims would get hurt financially, and like a lot of people will actually stop playing the game because of it. And I feel like they're just doing it to save their pocket. You know what I mean? Like, they're trying to make sure like their company doesn't go down, or people don't stop investing in their company because they decide to like support Black Lives Matter and adding stuff into the game that supports that as well. Which I think is so dumb, because I'm just like, do you really want those companies investing in your company, or like those people playing your game, if they really don't think that everyone should be, you know, not killed by the cops?
Right.
But
exactly.
I don't know. EA has a lot of stuff to work on, because their game is very whitewashed. Even the sim gurus, they're all white.
Sim
like literally
gurus? What
those are the people that work on the Sims games. So like they'll show like all the new stuff like on their like Twitter and stuff like that. They're all white.
Damn, that's so sad, but I can totally believe it. It's
so that's why we have that ugly braided hairstyle. Because I was just like, they don't know how to do hair.
They don't. They can't. I mean, it's just like, I can't imagine there's no black people that could be working on that game. You know what I mean? That's so crazy to me.
If there is, they're definitely hidden.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, they're not speaking up over like adding more diverse things in the game. That's the other thing, because each pack that comes out, I'm just like, there has to be at least a couple of black hairstyles. There can't be all these straight hairstyles, but they don't add anything.
Right.
Like Strangerville, they had like the flat top, which I was really excited about, because I was just like, wow, something. There's something. But even then, I was like, it's a very military style flat top. So
that's what I was going to say. And it kind of is like a finer hair flat top. You know, it's not like a long... I would love like a Gerald from Hey Arnold hairstyle. That would be super dope.
Right,
you know what I mean? Just something like, it's eclectic like that. You know, just being able to have that freedom to make whatever type of black person you want, and it's accurate. You know,
because I know my brother, I had him play The Sims once, because he never plays The Sims. And when I got my gaming PC, I was just like, oh, you should create yourself. And he got really mad because he actually has a flat top. He's like, why? He's like, why can't I create myself? I'm confused. And I'm just like, that's the issue.
It just seems like for such a modern game, you know what I mean, that's getting so many packs and so many expansions. I mean, I can't even, like, what is it, like 40 different things you can buy? It's just like, and none of them can really like make it equal to... Oh
yeah, most of the diverse stuff came very late in the game. Very late. Like right when I started playing. And I started playing like, what, 2-3 years ago? Like, it was not that long ago.
Yeah, and Sims has been out since 2014, right?
Yeah.
Like 6 years. And are they even going to do Sims 5? Is there a point in doing Sims 5?
I know Sims 5 is supposed to come out in the next 2 years, I'm pretty sure.
And it's just, I mean, like, why
like
even?
The Sims franchise been out since 2000, if you think about it. I've never played Sims 1, 2, or 3, but my best friend has played Sims 2, and she literally said, like, she couldn't create herself in the game at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So,
like, there's no diversity in those.
So I played The Sims 3 quite a bit. I'm sure Steam, if I pulled up Steam right quick, it would tell me exactly how long I played it. But not like laughable. It makes Sims 4 seem super, super, super progressive as far as hairstyles.
Right.
You got like a fade and like maybe an afro. Sims 3. For Sims 3, this is off on a tangent, but the Sims 3, the clothing, you could really customize it. It was like, if you had a white t-shirt, you could make it any type of fabric, any type of pattern. You didn't have to go buy the new expansion pass that gives you a cool shirt that you can finally wear and feel like you fresh. You know, it was Sims 3 was good in its own right. If it ever goes on sale, if it's ever like $5 or like $10, I feel like you could enjoy it on a level.
No, I really do want to play Sims 3 though, because of the customization.
It had cars. You could get in your car and go drive somewhere. It was like, I mean, Sims 4, oh, you got a bike. That's cool, I guess.
Yeah, honestly, since they don't have an open world, I feel like that's never going to even come, which is annoying.
Gosh. Anyway, I guess the next thing that I wanted to talk about is the gallery's lack of, like, blackness, which we kind of touched on. But if I'm going to use the same example I gave to you, like 19 different Taylor Lautners that all look the same, all exactly like him. It's just almost like you took a picture of him and put it on The Sims and that was it. But if you try to find Megan Thee Stallion, none of them look like her at all.
Not at all.
Even with the CC, it's like, what is this?
I'm telling you, I literally could tell you the most popular sim on the gallery because that's how many times I literally gone through it, and it's some white dude named Collins. Literally. And I'm just like, why is there no black people up here?
Yeah. I mean, like, okay, there's a Beyonce that looks like Beyonce. There's a Rihanna that looks like Rihanna. But it's like, what about the people that aren't super mega famous pop stars? You know what I mean? Like, I was watching this movie. You probably never seen it. You might have. I don't know. What am I assuming for? It's called Lady Bird. Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
Lady Bird. There's this random tertiary character that I looked at and I was like, oh, she's kind of cute. I wonder if they have her in The Sims. Guess what? Yes.
They don't.
Yes. No, they do. She wasn't black though. I should have mentioned that. It was this white girl with like a circle face. She has a look, and I guess she's in another popular show, but she's there, and it looks like her. And I'm like, where is Megan Thee Stallion? Where's Sarati? Even they have their own song in the game. You know what I mean? And nobody was like, let's make them.
I don't know if I trust, because I feel like a lot of the players probably white, and I don't think I trust them to make those characters either.
That's a good point too. I mean, yeah, I never thought about that.
But like the gallery is so bad because I like every single time I want like get like a guy to be in the game or whatever. Even when I was searching up for like guys for Anya for my legacy challenge, like it was impossible to find anyone. So I had to create him myself.
Oh God!
And I'm just like, I'm not trying to do that. Like I'm just trying to download someone from the gallery, make it easy for myself.
Exactly. Oh my God! I remember when I had no packs. It was just base game, and I would just download somebody and they'd be ass naked with no hair and like nothing. I was like, oh, I don't have anything. So you have to do base game, and then the base game people that they have. Good luck finding a black person.
They're so generic. Like the only like people of color you will find it's very interesting because you'll find like a brown sim, an Indian sim, an Asian sim, like all like these quote unquote people of color.
Right.
But when I literally search up a black sim because that's what I'm specifically looking for, it's like almost impossible to find someone that's not, like you said, like a white guy that they just colored his skin darker.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? So I'm just like, why do you go so in depth with like Indian people, Muslim people, but when you want to find an actual black family, it's like almost impossible to find on the gallery.
That's if you're watching this video, go to your Sims gallery on Sims 4, search Blackish, the TV show Blackish. See what they have for that family, and just hilarious. Not even remotely close. They gave an effort, I guess, but just does not look like any character from Blackish at all. Are
you serious?
It's very bad. It's like their version of Anthony Anderson it's so funny.
What about Tracy?
No, none of them. No, I wanted to just maybe steal one of them and put them in, but no good black. There's like 9 different versions of them too, and none of them are even kind of.
I would assume Tracy at least, because at least she's like half.
Right, and she you would think no,
Wow.
it's really bad. I thought it was the funniest thing ever because I'm always rewatching Blackish, like whenever I'm just like bored and need some background or something I could like weave in and out of watching, not watching. I just watch Blackish. It's like playing The Sims, watching Blackish. Like, oh shit, is there a Blackish family? Is there a Johnson family? Yeah, there is. There's plenty of them, but wow, just really bad. I almost want to add a picture of them to this part of the video or that page and just see. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I don't think I ever really searched up like a character from like a show or something on the gallery to like download them in my game.
Right.
I don't know.
That's me.
I haven't done that.
I just see them, and this all. I'm the tangent king, but this is also another tangent. I have multiple. I have a save where it's like 9 different versions of me, all something body, slick body, spellcaster body, island body, just nuts. And they all have their own little thing going on, and they might know each other, but they're all just versions of me, I guess. And I'll sometimes I'll be watching something on TV, and I'll be like, oh, that'd be cool to have her go be married to so and so body, and I'll go look them up in the gallery and don't exist, you know? Or they do exist and they look nuts.
I don't know what compels these people to really like try to make these characters and not even make them look good.
Yeah, part of me is relieved sometimes when I look something up and it's nothing, there's no results. I'm like, okay, cool. Who was I was looking up somebody the other day and it was bad. It was and nothing came up, and I was like, okay, I guess that's fine, because you know what? If you're still got the Sims 4 up, person listening to this, go look up Lil Uzi Vert. Yep.
Is it bad?
It's horrendous.
Did they do him dirty?
It's so bad. They tried. No. And I guess it's like cool E for effort, but oh my god, like.
But I feel like it would be hard to make Lil Uzi in The Sims anyway.
That's fair.
Due to the lack of like, you know, hairstyles and like outfits.
They're like face tattoos.
Yeah, he's very eccentric. That's the word.
So you can have a septum piercing if you have eco lifestyle, right?
Yes.
Okay,
they have like the eyebrow piercings and stuff came at university, but they're large.
They're so like big.
Yeah, they're abnormally large, so I don't even use them that often.
And you can't have a hoop nose ring.
I know.
So
like
weird.
I'm pretty sure we got that with Eco Lifestyle, but I feel like that should have been a base game update, not in a pack.
Yeah, I mean,
because I was just like, piercing should just not be in like a game pack or like an expansion pack. It should just be a base game update and have everyone have that.
For sure. And I think hopefully when Sims 5 comes out, or whenever EA feels like it, if they ever do, which they are money hungry, terrible company that will do anything for money, they should just do it all in one. I guess if you have to price it out, it would probably come out to like $250 or something.
Yeah.
Or like $200 maybe. And that's so crazy to think about paying $200 for a video game. But I guess it would have everything included. You know, all the game packs, all the expansions, all the stuffs, all the, you know, free stuff.
I feel like when Sims 5 does come out, or while they're creating it now, I feel like they really need to sit down and think about everyone's complaints about The Sims 4.
I hope so.
And really think about, hey, how can we make The Sims 5 better so they don't complain? Because, like you said, they're money hungry. And it's funny because when Cats and Dogs came out, like, that was a good expansion pack because we were like, okay, like, we get pets. But literally later on, they come out with a stuff pack called My First Pet Stuff, and you can't even use that pack unless you have cats and dogs.
Right.
And I'm just like, that's so dumb.
That's really stupid.
Like, I'm just like that was one of the last packs that I ended up getting while I was like collecting like all these packs. That was one of the last ones that I got because I was just like, it makes no sense. Like, I never even used that pack. Like, what am I gonna do with a rodent? I don't like rodents.
Just like the little hamster. What I mean, what is it like? Mice? You get mice?
There's like I'm pretty sure there's a hamster, a mice. There's something else, like a guinea pig or something like that.
Ugh, like why? Why would you?
I don't know. And you can die if you don't take care of them. Like they'll bite you and you die. I don't like go. I was like, knowing me, I'm not gonna take care of them. Have you seen the bugs die in my eco lifestyle? They always die.
Oh god, poor bugs.